Hello everybody, this is my first video tutorial on Java. Today I am going to explain why Java is platform independent. This is Java execution cycle. Source code file name, type Java file, file name.java. So file name Java file. Let's see from this both. So file name.java, inside I have written class tree, opening brace, public static void main string args array, opening brace, system.out.println hello world, closing brace, closing brace. During at this compilation time, JavaC file name.java, in this file if I had any error, then compiler will show that error. I am going to resolve that error, and once again JavaC file name.java, then compiler will create an bytecode successfully. Inside my code no more errors, so that bytecode class, that file is tree.class, tree class file. So inside I have written class tree, that tree class file has been created. So this bytecode can be used at runtime Java tree class file. During at the runtime Java tree, JVM invokes and uses this bytecode and converting and generating into its machine understandable output as hello world in an Windows OS. Likewise, Mac OS, Linux OS, mobile OS having their own JVM using same class file generated and converted into their machine understandable output as hello world. So this is the reason Java is platform independent. Hence Java is platform independent. I am going to explain in this diagram way. So I am going to take this code. Let's start from inside folder. So notepad file name.java. So I am going to remove this public static void main. Later you will know about this importance. So only class file change. This will be compilation time, and this will be a runtime JVM for JVM. So JavaC file name.java, here class file will be created. So during at the runtime class tree Java tree, then JVM run this Java tree, says that main method not found in class tree, please define main method as public static void main. This is runtime error. So this is so public static void main importance is this one. So JVM always checking public static void main method. So I am going to write in place of args any variable you can write. So public static void main change, now my file name is, and class file also public static void main change. So with this change Java tree, then JVM uses this class file and generated the machine understandable output as hello world. So if I am going to make a error here, and also going to delete this one also. So the compiler will be shows that 3 errors. So in this diagram way I had error flow. So I got an error. I am going to resolve that error now. So with cleared error with no more error file name. So I am going to compile this one. So class file will be created and going to run that class file hello world. You got the output. So JVM converted the machine understandable output as hello world. So I'm going to, so I want to say JVM is an Java virtual machine. I want to explain this code in a clear way. So before we write like this file name. So I'm going to compile that file name, class file created, runtime, public static void main is not there, which was asked by JVM Java virtual machine. So here I'm going to write public static void main change. I'm going to compile with that change. That change public static void main class file. I'm going to run Java tree. Then output is executed as hello world. So JVM is nothing but a software program. Here he says I'm the JVM software program. My duty details checking for his main method like publish static void main string args different ways. I will respond this checking only at the runtime by Java tree. So let's see how he understands. This is an example, an idea of JVM software program. So he had in different ways. Let's see about. So publish static void main string any keyword, any word with square bracket. Publish static void main string square bracket any. So this array name will be any and this array name will be any. So publish static void main with 3 dot means where are parameter, then this variable name is all. If abcdefg square bracket means this array name is abcdefg. So here I don't use an args and argv because I'm not a keyword in Java. They are also an array names, so that we name. You can also args here also. So different ways. So publish static void main, static public void main. We can write, I can write publish static void main, static public void main with these 3 types of command line arguments. So you can define a to z dollar underscore and space, these type characters for variable, string variable. So you can use final synchronized strict fp for publish static void main, static public void main. So take publish static void main, static public void main, between them final synchronized strict fp. So publish static void main, final synchronized strict fp public void main. This is also JVM can understand. Hence this is also JVM can understand. Final static string synchronized strict fp public void main with this string variable. So you can use this one to this command line argument with these 3 types to this both. I want to make a note that you can use a character and empty space for string variable at the runtime will be successful, but only with empty space means it will cannot take an variable, you will get an compile time error. So in the next tutorial you can learn Java 1.6 version, Java 1.7 version comparison. Inside this you will learn system.exit of 0 and the importance of the word static. Thank you for watching this video. In the next tutorial you will learn this.